So guys, join me on a trip to the United Kingdom, and I traveled from Abuja to Gatwick. I had a 2-hour stopover in Casablanca, Morocco, and here I was just feeling myself to join the next flight to Gatwick, and I was talking about, traveling as travel consultant and agent, to experience what we always push our clients to go experience in most cases, the weather, the culture change, settlement, process, the environmental changes that they go through. It was a very wonderful experience, viewing the pages of the world traveling. Yeah, so here we're about boarding, and the MRO plane, though old plane, but a very smooth journey. Yeah. So here I was in London, and I was after my conference, my main trip to UK was for a conference, and I had to go see a friend of mine in Edinburgh just to pay him a visit. It's been years, so I was trying to catch up with my train, and here I was in York, and it was a night trip down to Edinburgh Waverley. Yeah, it was a night trip down to Edinburgh Waverley. So it was about time for us to start moving, and here we're just waiting for a few other passengers to join. And it was a nice trip. Actually, it was evening trip. I was tired, 2 days from Nigeria traveling, and landed in UK, down to the conference, down to traveling. So here I was in Bait already, and my friend was coming up to pick me here. Yeah, actually. So we walked overnight. Then the next morning, see me here feeling myself, enjoying the UK weather already. I was in Scotland here. We were at Livingstone Mall. So yeah, we took videos. We went to get some clothes items, things I had in my itinerary to do. Yeah, to get few items for my family, for myself, and also for my business purposes as well. Then for clients who have made the inquiry for us to get some things for them from the UK. Yeah, so this was me here with my branded shirt, Salas and Apollo's Travel. Yeah, and that same day I had to take a trip back to London. So here at Edinburgh City Centre, and it was nice. The weather was cool, though a bit cold, but I'm used to colder weather even at that, so it wasn't too harsh for me actually. So I was just here, taking pictures, videos, and waiting up for time to get close for me to go and join my flight. Then Sunday morning, London already. I met with my friend, old-time friend from my church back in Nigeria, Ibadan, and we worshiped together at the CNS church. Then after service, I had to catch up another flight that same day, and this was around after 1 already. We were going back to Peckham's. Around Peckham, we're going back to Acton Town, and he had to get me something to eat. Even though I was late already for my flight, I was going to miss my flight. There are a lot of issues that day. The train system not working properly, missing train here, section here not linking up, and it was it was terrifying, because I felt like if I miss my flight, I'm going to miss a whole lot of business trips. So finally, the flight was postponed from that evening. I think it's just because of me, because I got to the airport about 5 minutes late to boarding time. So here, the next morning, we just had to start boarding, from London to Serbia, Belgrade. Yes, because I had another business meeting. I had to meet some business. So here, we're boarding to Belgrade, and wanting to have the nice experience. And here we landed in Belgrade, Nikola Tesla Airport. It was a wonderful trip. Yeah, at the city center. So this was me here at Nikola Tesla Airport, and it was a wonderful experience actually. And it was about me to go through the immigration checkpoint and put things together for me to get into Serbia and navigate our way through. Walking through to the immigration point, to pass through the immigration checking point and get into Serbia. And beautiful evening here in Serbia, Belgrade city center, to view lovely places, city center itself, take pictures. Met with my lawyer already as I came in, and took videos. I was able to see up to 6 or 7 Africans. Yes, even I was at KFC in Belgrade, the one close to the city center, and I saw a lot of blacks working there. Not really from Nigeria, but from other nationalities like Uganda and thereabouts. and it was a very nice one. It was cool to be here in Belgrade. I had a nice time. Seriously, I had a very nice time. The weather was cool, they're welcoming, the environment was nice. I had a great time here in Belgrade. It was a final trip, and I had to start planning to leave from Serbia because I had other Balkan countries I needed to visit. I needed to be in Albania, so I had to join the next flight, the following day to Albania. And here we landed in Albania, to also see my lawyer here as well and discuss, some few business, stuff about immigration, getting people to migrate down to these countries legally. So here in Albania, Tirana Airport, basically. Yeah, so it was a wonderful experience because I should have been in Albania since 2023, but I got my visa rejected. But with the UK visa, I was able to visit this time around without any issue. So wonderful experience, though. I had awkward experience with some of the locals, the taxis, and they were trying to extort people. That was just my own personal experience, actually. So short trip to Kosovo. By road, and it was a very wonderful experience. I tell you, it was a very wonderful road trip. I saw wonders of the world. I saw different things. Then from there, I had to join up to Macedonia. Yeah, this, I would say, one of the best cities I visited in the Balkan countries. Like, the people are so welcoming. They are so nice. They are ready to talk to you. They are ready to help you. They are ready to help you navigate through whatsoever thing you want to do in Macedonia. Yeah, I had a very wonderful time. I even had to eat their food because of the warm welcome they give to me. Yeah, this was their local dish. I can't remember the name actually, but I had it. It was nice, and it was cool having the local dish. It looks like our Nigerian beans, I tell you. And the next day, off back to London again. Here at the Skopje, Macedonia International Airport, that is in Skopje. And, just after taking my boarding pass, I had to prepare for the next trip down back to Luton, London. And here I was just checking, flights that were leaving from the Skopje Airport to other cities in Europe, Schengen zone, and so many other like this. So it was a wonderful experience, actually. And so this was me. I was going to the immigration, then here back to London, Luton. Yes, because I had to leave back for Nigeria the following Monday again. This was on a Sunday, and I had to return back because I had some applications for some of my clients I needed to submit back in Nigeria, and I had to be back to Nigeria. So here, just moving, and Monday morning I was going to catch the next bus for me to get up on a train. And it was a very warm experience. This morning, I had the African experience. People were going to work. So the UK African experience, people leaving for work very early in the morning, and here planning my trip back to Nigeria. And it was a wonderful experience. So guys, if you're looking for trusted travel consultants, agents to use for your visa application, I see many people say, many times I see many people say, oh, agents are bad, this, that. Yeah, but not all agents. So guys, you can trust us for your expert advice, guide for your immigration purpose, visa application, Schengen countries, UK, Israel, Brazil, Morocco. Talk about them. You want to go for vacation purpose, study, work purpose, you can slide to our DM. Our office is located here in Abuja, Shop B5 Denko Plaza, FCT Abuja. Yes, so thank you guys. Make sure you subscribe to our channel, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Follow us more on our channel for more videos like this. Thank you. Bye.